Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Renowned Explorers. That's this, Renowned Explorers. More to explore. Listen, it's been a long day. So, what are we doing here? We're about to go to Shangri-La. Like I said last time, we're going to try to get a new treasure. I picked this crew for a couple of reasons. Number one, Kwame's Campfire Story just lets you get a ton of renown. This gives you 50 renown each time you roll a success on a cultural challenge. It has been worth quite a bit. I wish when you moused over it, it would tell you how many times it's triggered. This obviously is great, +2 campaign whenever a level 2 quick thinker succeeds in the adventure wheel, which he's been a level 2 quick thinker for the whole game. Also, he's he's our rainbow target. This not particularly valuable, but free rapier. That's basically what that came down to. Tactical Insight, which allowed me to get a lot of value out of my insight spending. And, of course, we have Signed Mandate available. Oh, Victor's not a level 2 diplomat anymore. I bought him a book. Well, maybe we'll go back to his rapier for the 150 renown, because this should be all 3 of our guys. I brought Charles as the captain because his captain perk is bananas. That said, I have had the worst luck with treasures. This stuff toward the top looks pretty okay, but like, Viking Shield is no good for us. We didn't roll the good bonus from the Leprechaun, and just a lot of. I took the choice that leads to it being more likely to get the Philosopher's Stone, and then we got this anyway, and just things did not line up well for us. But even so, I feel like this crew has done a pretty good job, and we're going to end up with a pretty decent final score. So let's get out there. Let's find a new treasure, shall we? Or make friends with the Yeti. I will accept either one of those things. Alright. Shangri-La, the Himalayan Utopia. I don't know if it's a utopia out here exactly, actually. This place is kind of a bummer. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. That's a fine first Shambhala key. Alright, obviously, Kwame should be pretty good here. 72? It's actually lower than I was thinking. Yeah, we got 100 on this. Plus 50 renown. Plus a secret token. All that stuff. Alright, we're at 24% of status from renown because we did manage to get, the 2 important research trees finished. And then we were able to pick up the beginning of the gold tree for a free tool. Alright, let's have a look here. Well, let's just back off and rumble with all these guys. So Charles has... Are we going to need any fancy tech? Do we just have enough damage? We don't. We do not quite have enough damage to just blow everybody up all the time. And sadly, this is the thing they're weakest against, too. Ah, whatever. Good damage roll. That'll do. Let's just try to reduce the number of enemies as quickly as possible here. Charles has the Spyglass that increases your chance to hit by 20 so that his Try to Impress is guaranteed to land. And Kwame is Howitzer. We should have no problem bringing down our enemies here. But we made a ton of gold off of our last expedition, so we have a lot of high-tier defensive items, as well as a couple of 1350 appropriate emotion books and stuff. I will say I had to go for a slightly less optimal set of introduction letters than I was hoping. I was hoping to be able to just get all the entourages and everything, but the way some of the bonuses stack up, it actually made more sense for me to spend my insight in Africa than Asia, which means I had to forgo one of the entourage shops to open up the African insight spending. Because the small tokens are so much better for us than the large tokens. Thanks to Charles' captain ability. So I don't know. It's possible that was that there's a way around this that made a little more sense. That's unfortunate. We can't get this guy in one. But 5,100 renown going into the final expedition is okay. We have a lot. We're going to get a lot of renown, and we're getting going to get a lot of status, and we're getting a lot of renown from our status. So I'm sure our score will still be fine. But I think if you got things to line up better than I did, if you got the good bonus off of the leprechaun and things like that, I suspect that you would get. This crew seems like it could get a very high score. I'm not sure exactly what the best route is. I didn't really go down the list of treasures and plan it out that much, but it might be worth doing with this crew because I seriously think this might be the high score crew. I think this has the highest potential of any run that I've ever done, I believe. We've made him confident, and now he's going to stab us. The AI on his illusion of Cassandra seems to be a little wonky there. Definitely not doing what it should be doing. Alright, please don't let me just whiff out. Oh, I should definitely have moved Victor first. I always forget to do that. Okay, good. I actually could have guaranteed a kill with Victor, although it would have been a non-friendly kill, because Victor's got 120 accuracy on his devious and aggressive attacks, thanks to the spyglass. Alright, this is okay. Really? Recommended 10 study? Are you... What on earth are you talking about, Pinkerton? This 3 treasure hunt tokens are, like, way better, and this is, I think, marginally better than either. Alright. Let's go to cultural challenges, because we love cultural challenges. Yeah, 50 renown and 8 campaign tokens. That would be cool. That would be cool to have. Charles actually is not max level yet. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to put any effort into getting him maxed. Demons? He did get vampired by the Count at the end of the last one, so he's at 107 speech right now, which is pretty okay. So these guys are weak against the wrong thing. Alright, well, we can have Charles open up with his group insult, which strips speech defense. And putting us into Devious first should allow Kwame to finish this guy off, even though that's not, you know, the perfectly optimal emotion here. Nope, can't quite kill him. Alright, we also did the bonus emotion research paper in psychology. We took Excited lowers enemy speech defense by 25. So Kwame and Victor both have access to some pretty decent debuffs. That's unfortunate. I may have to cheer. I'm not used to using Kwame as my main attacker, and I may have to cheer Victor here. It's an unfortunate thing about using Kwame as an attacker. Is that some turns you just don't have access to him because he needs to cheer somebody. I wonder if I can get enough damage out of just doing this, or enough healing out of just doing this. Let's see where this puts him. Wow, the 11. That's not very good. We have 4 resolve. It's not great. It's not a huge amount. You know what? I think he's dead anyway. Even if I heal him back to full, if all 3 of them attack him, I think he dies anyway. This way, I don't think that the Green Demon can finish him off solo. They both would have had to attack him here. They apparently dislike Victor. I don't know why. What did Victor ever do to you? Alright, so... What is the best way to do this? Alright, and then Victor still has Peace Treaty. We didn't use Peace Treaty yet. So we do this, set up the lowered speech defense on this guy, and he's weak against Excite. Yeah, there we go. That was the solution to that puzzle. Alright, so we're getting okay payout from our encounter token as far as renown goes. We're actually not very good at nature challenges. I think I'm going to skip that node. Let's just head straight up here. Alright, well, we should be able to nail the conversation. Wow, actually not 100%. I'm not going to use our tool on it, though. This tool is for treasures and possibly yetis. I think we're not going to do this. Ooh. Okay, the Ruby Lotus is actually pretty good for this party. Kwame, try to negotiate with the demons. And we keep rolling these, like, 75... Yeah. Eventually we're going to fail one. Oh, well. We are definitely going to kill this. And we might actually be able to get some reasonable renown out of that Ruby Lotus. Hopefully it will generate with the 100 renown for finishing battles friendly bonus and not just the other far less impressive one. Alright, I think we can leave Kwame to deal with that guy. Run Vic up here. I'm gonna take the chance. Come on. Get that roll. There we go. Yeah, alright. So, Kwame's crew story causes people to have +2 attack power, -2, or +2 speech power, -2 attack power for each level of diplomat. And I've not been attacking, mostly, due to thinking like, oh man, we have all that minus attack power. But Victor's actually only had 2 ranks of diplomat for most of the game, and obviously he's only at 1 now due to me unequipping his sword. He probably could have been stabbing people the whole way through the game, but I haven't been doing it. Alright, so... obviously, we need Victor to come forward and blow up one of these guys. Or Victor to come forward and provide an opportunity for Charles to blow up one of these guys. And are you... no, he's not in range of that guy at all. We can do this, but that seems horrible. And I don't even want to heal Kwame because I don't want to knock him out of Excited, so... I think we should be good on 2 to 5. Actually, yeah, let's hit this guy with a non-lethal friendly attack. Just generate a couple of extra points of friendliness. Make sure that we're okay. 7 to 3. Okay, yeah, we're good. We were fine. I was just feeling a little nervous. Alright, so we get the Ruby Lotus, and this might be the first time that we've actually had a chance to make good use of the Ruby Lotus. +2 secret... damn. Well, I think this will end up being more renown than this, but I was really hoping for the... in case you are not aware, the other bonus you can get from the Ruby Lotus is +100 renown whenever you solve an encounter friendly. That definitely would have been better than the secret tokens. I'm just going to take the 300 renown, that's fine. Okay. Maybe this is the hidden horde over here. Could be. Hey! How about that? Oh, yep. Victor's crew story is completing here. Alright. Yep, we're all good friends. +10 speech power, +5 armor. +10% speech power, rather. Alright, we have to... Nope, not leaving supplies. Take the roll. Uh-oh. Okay. So we don't yet know still if the Yeti is in play. And everything is super far apart and... Ugh. Oh! I saw a treasure icon. I think we have I think we may have access to the new treasure here. Alright. We blew up that. Let's see if there is a Yeti. Okay, that's kind of on our way. We're gonna run out of supplies, though. Alright. Yeah, this is a new node, I think. Blue demons. Look, just go. We don't feel like pestering anyone today. So tired. Oh, look at their little sniffly noses. One of my treasures is rumbling. The demon statuette has turned back into the little red bugger from the Hungarian fort. Oh, this is lucky. The blue demons do not seem happy seeing him. Where's this going? Oh no, it's blood! Leave everything and run for your eternal void inside! Huh. Well, that was lucky. Plus one treasure hunt whenever you solve an encounter devious. If you're a certain kind of party, this could be really great. Are study tokens really better than... Yeah, I think study tokens are actually... The 10 study tokens will be more renowned for us than the discoveries. Due to the fact that we hired all of the students. And there's a tiny amount of status attached here. Well, that's really interesting. I wonder if it's possible to get that treasure without having the demon statuette if you employ some green text options. Man, it's still possible the Yeti's out there. Let's do this. Let's just go for it. Okay. Honestly, if the Yeti's out there, we're gonna take 1,000 hunger penalties on the way to it. We probably wouldn't even get there. Alright. Yep, here it comes. Okay, Kwame loses armor. That's not that big a deal. Kwame loses speech power. I've had a terrible luck with the hunger penalties, too. Every expedition so far, if I took 4 hunger penalties, everybody loses speech power within the first 4. I wish we had access to more supplies, but we're having some pretty bad luck here with the node generation. A lot of expensive paths, not a lot of access to replenishment. So I think we can do kind of a similar thing to what we did before. Group insult is it's not doing that much damage here, but it really is an incredibly powerful skill. Yeah, I guess do this. And then, of course, Kwame blows up the blue demon trivially. Alright. So group insult reduces the enemy's speech and attack. Everybody that it hits. And then he has a talent for it as well that causes it to also reduce their armor and speech defense. And it doesn't really have to do that much damage to be incredibly useful. You know? Oof. Victor's taking some hits here. Actually, this is pretty bad because the blue demon's going to attack Victor as well, I imagine. Oh, no, okay. Well, that was lucky. That was less lucky. What kind of damage can we get out of Peace Treaty? It's not terrible. Yeah, Victor being sad means that he doesn't have the ability to one-shot the green demons anymore. And our AoE is kind of not awesome. Well, he can take down the red. Yeah, he takes down the red. Kwame takes down the blue, and we just eat a resolve loss, I think. I don't actually think we have a choice. I don't think there's any sequence of plays that makes it likely for for Victor to stay up. This might help. Okay. Yeah, and then we can get back to friendly by using peace treaty. It would be really cool if we didn't lose the point of resolve. Oh, looks like we don't. Alright, you just gotta keep the strategy flexible, you know? Okay. And that will be enough. I'm gonna go ahead and try to non-lethally hit here to gain another little point. We should be totally fine. We'll get our 2 secret tokens, which is, you know, okay. It keeps up with the theme of me not being able to get the bonuses I'm looking for from treasures on this run. It's okay. It's alright. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's like 70 to 100 status. We're getting... What was our conversion there? We're getting 24% of that, and then a little bit of extra... It's not bad. It's not a bad renown payout. Okay, that's the Dharma Chakra node. Well, that's fine. Strike the gong, nothing happens. I actually don't know what the conditions are for the gong to... Sometimes the gong gives you campaign tokens, and I have no idea why. Yeah, go ahead and throw the dice. So, sadly, no Yeti. I do enjoy a good Yeti encounter. Charles uses attack power, that's not so bad. We may as well just head directly for this. We are the chosen ones. Wow, we're really, really bad at climbing this mountain. 55%? You know, this is only 2% less, and it's worth so much more renown if we hit it. As you might suspect, our campaign tokens are pretty buff. Okay. Crew prepares a little bit more. Boy, I sure hope we don't miss it this time. We are going to. Nope, okay. Fine use of our tool. And hey, it's this guy. Once again, the person with the lucky charm was chosen to potentially become the Bodhisattva, so we'll just take this. Don't turn the demons into gold. No, this time I'm actually okay with it. Okay, whoa, the camera's having a little bit of trouble. Alright, the Dharma Chakra should be fairly valuable for us. Okay. Let's get our last key and get the hell out of here. So, not too bad, and actually we're probably not going to be any good at this. Maybe we shouldn't go for this. Second thought, screw it. And also we shouldn't even come over here, kind of just 8 extra hunger penalties for no reason. So what is the penalty? 1, 2, 3? Is there a route back that's fewer than 3 penalties? There is not. Okay. Remember, treasure hunt tokens are not just gold, they also do have status on them, so there's some value. We're getting actually very good luck on these hunger penalties. A lot of defensive stats. Alright, well, we found the new treasure. And, like I said, we're actually going to end up with a pretty reasonable score. Despite the fact that almost every treasure we've gotten has generated with the worst possible bonuses. I really think this party has a lot of potential. Alright, let's do Victor's normal group insult opening. It's very powerful. Unfortunately, there's no way to get... Charles. I keep saying Victor. I keep calling him Victor. We'll do Charles's normal opening. There's no way to get Victor close enough to take advantage of his thing, sadly. And I don't know that I want to leave her in this state. Actually, if I do this first... Maybe just on... Yeah, let's just hit her with it. Oh, it buffs... that's right, it buffs people now. So let's do it like this. If we leave her excited so that her speech defense is stripped, we also give Kwame a bonus. Oh, doing that, right. Never mind. Oh, no! Actually, it buffed him by so much that it doesn't even matter that we lost the power bonus from being devious. Okay. Good enough. I guess the power bonus from being devious being lost is offset completely by her going into excited. Possibly even more than that because of the way that the defenses scale. So I should have known that would work. If I had been thinking about it. These guys are doing... This is terrible. This is terrible damage. He has 101 speech defense. You guys are horrible at your jobs. Okay. There we go. Victor finally gets to contribute. I guess we may as well do a little bit of cleanup. We're not going to be able to take Rivalu down right away. Kwame's great, but he's not that great. Not this time. So I guess we just... Actually, let's use an attack that's actually guaranteed to hit even through his grit. Thank you, Spyglass. And then we can probably ignore... What's-his-face? And we'll take the chance of leaving Rivalu in excited mode. Okay. Our armor is definitely lower than our speech defense. They have correctly identified a weakness. Ooh. Yeah, that hurt. But see, here's the thing. We're just gonna kill you anyway. So what's the best order to do these things in? I guess we'll have Kwame do this. Man, we're kinda... I'm starting to wonder if we're gonna do enough damage here with this strategy. This'll push us over to... Oh no, it won't. We only have one pip of Devious. So this'll push us pretty low, and then we can finish him off with the... Yeah, okay, everything's good. Everything's fine. We're gonna get our 2 secret tokens. Fighting so hard for him. I mean, it is like an extra 50 renown, right? Oh, hey, Victor leveled up, or Charles leveled up, finally. He just looks like a Victor. Don't you think? It's the mustache. I can't tell people with mustaches apart. 30 renown for each secret token we've gotten is actually significant. That's 420. 5 renown per campaign is not as much. Yeah, wow. Okay, the Ruby Lotus paid off a little bit extra. Things came together a little bit at the end there. That was not that bad. So yeah, if you got luckier with this party, we missed a Shambhala key here. I'm sure that I could have hired my specialists in a better configuration to have a better set of perks, you know. This is cool. This is a cool little thing. We're definitely gonna go check it out in the treasure screen after this, because I want to see what bonuses it can get. But you know what? With us getting this treasure, that means that you guys, if you've watched this whole series, and thank you if you have, if you've watched this whole series, you've seen almost everything in this game. There's one rare encounter yet in the Andes that I've seen in my personal play, but have not yet had show up on camera. Yeah, 97, again, with almost every treasure in the game generating the worst possible set of bonuses. This could have been a really impressive score if we'd been a little luckier. I may give this party a couple more runs just to see if I can squeeze that extra little bit out. We did get the Muffles encounter, which I'm happy about, but this party is like the best possible setup for it. Alright, so 97, it's okay, you know. These 4-digit scores are a little passé, but we'll live to fight another day. This is not what I wanted to click on. I wanted to click on this. Let's go have a look at that treasure and see what kind of cool stuff it can generate. Okay, so treasure hunts or discoveries for solving Devious. Very interesting. So yeah, this party would have gotten the friendly Yeti photo, and the bonuses for that are significant. Either one of those would have been huge for us. Charles' speech defense alone would have been worth 400 renown. Wow, actually, for each point of speech defense, I don't know exactly what everybody else had, but this would have been a crazy, crazy value. We never find him. He's so elusive. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Renowned Explorers. More to explore. If you have a particular thing you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments below. I'm gonna try to find that last encounter and get it on camera. And we'll see you next time.